Hey everyone again, this is Eric Fairsoft GA, and this is episode 2 of, I guess, building a gearbox. So, as you saw last time, I had a little trouble with the wiring. It was, well, actually, no, that was off camera. So it turns out that the low resistance matrix wiring that I got is broken from the factory. Therefore, I'm not using it, so I'm just using the stock wiring in here. I might get a MOSFET to put it through there or whatever, but I'm just going to use this wiring. Okay, so, see, well, this is exactly where we were last time, just different wiring. So, let's get going. After you have everything like this here in, I like to put in the, I might set the camera down, that's it. Sorry about that, but set this up. Okay, you can see a general picture of what I'm doing. If I need to zoom in or whatever, or I think it's important, then I'll show you specifically. But yeah, it pretty much just messed up. I don't know why the wiring is broken or whatever, but it is. So I'll have to call Evike and tell them to give me some money back because it's broken. Yeah, another thing that I figured out with those wires is whenever I tried to test them to see if they were even good wires, it would start going right away. Even before I put anything in, it would start to everything would start to spin, even just when I plugged up the battery. Right there, I'm just putting in the trigger. Stupid black wires always falling out. That's not racist. I'm not racist to have a black president. Okay, there we go. You want to make sure that when you're putting these wires in, make sure that they're flat so you can actually put them in. Okay, so now I almost have everything in the gearbox together. Yeah, my little piece broke off. There's supposed to be a little piece right there where the universal light switch is up on. But if it does break, like mine did, all you have to do is just stretch that spring out a little bit so you have a little more tension. This is a matrix irregular pitch spring. It's longer than the 130s, than the normal 130s. Therefore, it's going to be a lot harder to put in because it's very awkward. So, let's hope this goes well. See, it's popping out everywhere. Okay, I'm just gonna pause the video until I get the spring in. Spring, a lot of times your spring is gonna be your most violent thing to put in, so I mean you're gonna shake everything around. It's a big good idea to put at least the things in there that aren't gonna move. So my spring's in, then you put in your bevel gear. You know, just kind of get it lined up real good with the anti-reversal latch. My black wire fell out, so I'll put that in here right now. Put this wire in. So, the gearbox is basically together. Now all I gotta do is get the other piece of the shell on. Ooh. Spring is tight. There we go. What I'm doing right here, it's a little piece that likes to pop out, which is a pain because I mean, it's not that hard to mess with. You just push it back in. Okay, it's together. Before you screw anything in, what you want to do is test the trigger. Make sure your trigger pull is correct. Mine is. Make sure if you turn it to safety, you're on safe, full auto, semi. So, I put it together correctly. Now, I like to start off with putting in the Phillips head screws. Because I only want to pick up one screwdriver at a time, just to be easier. So, screw on it. Your gearbox should seal, like you should have. On the seam, it should be like if you rub it will that way. Something might need to fix because these outfits like that, it's really effective. And that's you can see, you have to back to that. Okay, let's go first. That's good. Really fast on this. sparks I recommend for building. I recommend inverter, spring magnifying, spot gears off the set here. So you're using 5 PS at most. Put your game. Gearbox is together and good. Now you gotta do, just put it back in the gun. One thing that I like to do before I do anything is test it to make sure it works. Let's go grab a battery and a motor. I don't have any connectors on here yet, so I'll have to just kind of hold them in there. But that's okay. Okay, black to black, red to red. You're hooked up now. Set the motor down there. Black one to put it in. Red one. Okay, we are connected. Okay, that's one of the problems, is that I'm not getting any power. The wiring, it's not the wiring. That's one of the reasons that I had to fix this thing. It is these little, I don't know if you can see these. Let me try to get it. Those little prongs right there. Right there. Those little prongs. Especially in these stock KWA motors, or I mean not motors, especially in these just the stock KWA. What they do is they start to bend down because they'll get hot, and then they're not touching the plate, so you're not getting any connection. So I mean, it's really easy. All you gotta do is bend it back up, like so. Make sure it still moves good. Check it, and they are both touching. Now, try it again. Just plug that up. Let's get the battery. Sorry about that. As you can see, problem has been fixed. So, we have a working gearbox now. Yay! Like I said, those two little prongs right there. Right there. All you gotta do, if you have a problem in your electrical and you don't think it's your wiring, you don't think it's your connectors and things, you've checked everything, especially in KWAs, it won't be your selector plate, 'cause that's fine. It doesn't help it does help to polish your selector plate though, because you'll get the little pits in them. But these two little prongs, a lot of times they will get folded down over time. It's a really easy fix. So, we have a working gearbox now. This has been Eric Clearsoft DA. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, leave it in the comments, or if I need to do something specific again, just leave me a little comment or send me a message, and I can do I guess a special video or whatever. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time.